The tragic South Korea plane crash involving Jeju Air Flight 7C-2216 is a devastating event that unfolded on December 29, 2024. The incident, which resulted in the loss of 179 lives, has sent shockwaves across the aviation industry and drawn attention to critical safety measures in place for both airlines and airports. The story of this disaster is marked by a sequence of catastrophic events, each compounding the severity of the situation and leaving a profound impact on those involved. The ill-fated flight, a Boeing 737-800, was on a routine domestic journey from Jeju International Airport to Muan International Airport. The aircraft, a staple in the global aviation industry, was known for its reliability and robust safety record. However, on this particular day, a series of unfortunate events culminated in one of South Korea's deadliest aviation accidents in recent years. As the aircraft approached Muan International Airport, air traffic control issued a warning to the pilots about the presence of birds in the vicinity of the runway. Such warnings are not uncommon, as bird strikes have long been recognized as a significant hazard in aviation. In this case, the warning proved to be tragically prophetic. Within minutes, the aircraft struck a flock of birds, leading to a catastrophic failure in its hydraulic systems. The bird strike severely damaged the mechanism responsible for controlling the landing gear, rendering it inoperable. Faced with a critical systems failure, the pilot declared a mayday, alerting air traffic control and emergency services to the impending crisis. The situation in the cockpit rapidly deteriorated. The pilots, experienced professionals with extensive training, were now confronted with the daunting task of executing a landing without functional landing gear. Compounding their difficulties, the aircraft's cockpit voice recorder, CVR, and flight data recorder, FDR, inexplicably ceased recording approximately 4 minutes before the crash. These devices, often referred to as the black boxes, are crucial for understanding the sequence of events leading up to any aviation accident. Their malfunction not only hindered the pilot's ability to diagnose and manage the situation but also complicated subsequent investigations. As the aircraft descended toward the runway, the pilots made the decision to attempt a belly landing. This maneuver, while perilous, is a recognized emergency procedure designed to minimize the impact of landing without landing gear. However, the conditions surrounding this particular landing were far from ideal. Muan International Airport, the destination of Flight 7C-2216, has a history of bird strikes due to its proximity to significant bird habitats. While previous environmental assessments had recommended the implementation of bird deterrent systems, these measures were delayed due to ongoing runway extension work. Consequently, the airport was ill-equipped to address the heightened risk posed by bird activity in the area. The belly landing attempt proved disastrous. The aircraft overshot the runway, unable to come to a stop within the designated landing area. It collided with an embankment, causing a catastrophic rupture in the fuselage. The force of the impact and the subsequent explosion resulted in a massive fire that engulfed the aircraft. Of the 181 individuals on board, only 2 crew members survived. The survivors were critically injured and were immediately transported to a nearby hospital for treatment. The aftermath of the crash was marked by chaos and heartbreak. Emergency response teams worked tirelessly to extinguish the flames and recover the remains of those who perished. Grieving families gathered at the crash site and at Jeju Air's offices, demanding answers and accountability. The South Korean government launched an extensive investigation to determine the causes of the accident and to identify measures to prevent similar tragedies in the future. Preliminary findings from the investigation reveal the troubling pattern of safety lapses and operational challenges. Jeju Air, the operator of Flight 7C-2216, had experienced rapid growth in recent years, emerging as a leading low-cost carrier in the region. While the airline consistently met regulatory standards, It had also faced a higher than average number of fines and suspensions for aviation law violations compared to its competitors. These infractions, coupled with high aircraft utilization rates, raised concerns about the airline's commitment to maintaining rigorous safety standards. The investigation also scrutinized the role of Muan International Airport in the accident. The airport's high rate of bird strikes had been a known issue for years, yet proactive measures to address the problem were not implemented in a timely manner. The absence of effective bird deterrent systems and the delayed completion of runway extension work were cited as contributing factors to the tragedy. These systemic shortcomings underscored the need for enhanced coordination between airport authorities, airlines, and regulatory bodies to ensure the safety of air travel. Experts analyzing the crash pointed to the pilot's decision-making as a critical aspect of the event. The choice to proceed with a belly landing, though understandable under the circumstances, was influenced by multiple factors, including the presence of fumes in the cabin and concerns about a potential engine fire. While the decision was made with the intention of minimizing harm, the failure to burn off excess fuel prior to the landing attempt significantly exacerbated the severity of the crash. The subsequent fire, fueled by the remaining fuel on board, caused extensive damage and loss of life. In the wake of the disaster, Jeju Air and South Korean aviation authorities faced intense scrutiny. The airline pledged to conduct a comprehensive review of its safety practices, while the government announced plans to inspect all Boeing 737-800 aircraft operating in the country. Additionally, airport safety measures were re-evaluated, with a focus on mitigating the risk of bird strikes and enhancing emergency response capabilities. The tragedy of Jeju Air Flight 7C-2216 serves as a sobering reminder of the complexities and vulnerabilities inherent in modern aviation. It highlights the critical importance of robust safety protocols, effective risk management, and proactive measures to address known hazards. For the families of the victims and the survivors, the crash is a source of profound grief and unanswered questions. For the aviation industry, it is a call to action to ensure that such a devastating event is never repeated. Thanks for watching. For more videos, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get the updates. And don't forget to like and share this video.